Hey, what's up everyone, this is K Collections, and for today's video, well, you guys could tell from the title, I actually went through all my receipts from the sync quartz I purchased, and the total came out to be a bit over $1,000. Do I regret it? I mean, no if I get the servants I want, and yes, of course, I regret wasting money if I don't get the servants I want, but that's just the gacha life, right? So the reason why I wanted to make this video was because many of you actually asked me how much I spend in this game, what my budget is, how much do I spend monthly, or how many 10 shots do I do per banner. So hopefully this video answers your questions. I also think this video can help you get a general idea of what it means to invest financially into this game, especially if you're a free-to-play player and considering spending money on banners. However, just know FGO is RNG, it's all randomized, I'm sure you know that already. I know some players who spend less than me and have more gold servants. I also know that there are some players who spend way more than I did and receive less gold servants. So take it for what it is. Again, this should give you a general idea, but of course it's not going to be accurate. So this is my account. I spent about $200 to $250 a month in this game. Some would say that's a lot. Others would say no, it's not. Honestly, it boils down to your perspective on things. But all things considered, that's like a gaming console right there. I mean, I spent less for my PS4, than how much I invested in this game, monthly. So just put that into perspective. The results are I have a total of 30 gold servants, meaning 4 and 5 star servants, including welfare. So welfare are free servants. A total of 10 5-star servants. This does not include higher NP level, so multiple copies, right? This is 30 different golden servants. So there are some servants that have that are NP3, NP4, NP5, etc. So just keep that in mind. And let's see, I started this game when this game was first released in NA. So I played this game ever since the beginning. Just to let you know, I was actually a free-to-play player until the Halloween banner came out, which was the Tamamo banner. From that point on, I start spending money. So I'm going to break down how many 10 summons I did from that banner onwards. This breakdown includes free sync quartz we received along with the ones I bought. So like login bonus, quest, maintenance, and so forth. I won't include single summons in this breakdown. Just know that I spent a bit more on these banners than what I initially am telling you guys right now. I honestly, this is off of memory. I don't remember every single summons I did, tickets included. I don't remember them all. So I'm just going to talk about how many 10 shots I did. Oh, just to let you know, I received, let's see, where is she? Joan of Arc. Who else? I'm trying to go, again, off of memory. Vlad and Orion. Right, I received those 3 servants while I was still a free-to-play player. Very grateful for that. So, starting with the Halloween banner, I did a total of 5 10 shots for Tamamo. I did not get her, so roughly about 150 sync quartz. Like I said, I didn't get her. Best thing I got was St. Martha, right, which was a new 4-star servant. But I know many of you may say, oh, what's Tamamo doing here? Nah, I actually got spooked by her, which is good. We'll talk about that towards the end, because that's when I actually got her. So, the next event or banner was the Guda Guda event, and that's where Okita had a raid up. And I used about the same amounts as I did in the Halloween banner, so around 150 sync quartz, more or less. Thankfully, I was able to get her. Very happy when I did. I think I just went crazy. So again, or not again, moving on, the Thanksgiving event, I believe, was next. And I think was one thing, Skahak, yeah. Skahak had a raid up, and I think I did about 7-10 summons till I got Skahak. At NP level 2, I got 2 copies of her in 1 10 shot, so that's very lucky. Honestly, the luckiest pull I ever had. And about 3 10 summons till I got Gilgamesh. So both are very awesome servants who are actually returning this year. If you miss your chance to get them, you're going to get another chance. I believe Gilgamesh is coming right after, or during the Fate Zero event, which is after Jalter. So if you're saving for him, hey, there's your chance. And Skahak will have another raid up down the road. I don't remember the month though. Next, I believe, is the London banner, and I'll be honest, this breakdown I already mentioned is off of memory, so if I forget something, I apologize in advance. Like if I miss a banner, or if I miscalculate it, it can happen. Again, this is all memory. But I think I did about 7 to 8 10 summons for Mordred, which is about, oh, let's say 240 sync quartz. Thankfully, I got her and Frankenstein. Where is she? There we go. Frankenstein looks beautiful. Got her and Frankenstein. I know there are some players who invested way more than I did and did not get either. And again, it's all randomized. It's all RNG at the end of the day. I did also pull on the London banner number 2, which featured Tesla and Lancer Alter. I believe I did 2 or 3 10 summons. Sadly, I did not get anything good. Not even good craft essence. I think I end up burning them or like using them for experience. For the Christmas banner, which is Jack the Ripper's raid up, I believe I did about 3 or 4 10 summons for her. Again, no, sadly, I didn't get anything quite good or that I recall. Maybe a good CE, but other than that, nothing too spectacular. Next was the Karna. Now, where's Karna? I'm blind. There he is. So, next was the Karna banner, Karna and Arjuna, which is the New Year's banner, which I invested quite a lot, or a decent amount. 240 sync quartz, so like 8, 10 summons, sprinkled with a little single summons here and there, like I said. Very grateful I got him. Keep in mind, he's not a limited servant. He should have another raid up coming within a couple weeks, maybe, if we are getting his banner, him and Arjuna. It's a little complicated, with the JP and NA and what they did with the New Year's event, but we should get him. If not, then you just have to wait till the next Singularity comes out. He won't have a raid up, but he'll be added to a permanent summoning pool, so you always get spooked by him if that's what you wish for. Next would be MHX, and I think I did about let me try to think. I think 7 10 summons, right? So 210 sync quartz, more or less. Initially, I didn't really want her, but then, hey, she was very rare. Ended up kind of overspending, but I got her. So very happy I did, right? Those are moments where you don't regret your decision. You regret your decision and wasting money when you don't get the servants you want. And to be honest, I consider myself to be very, very lucky. Again, I know some people who spend like 500 sync quartz and not get anything good. But there are also players who get like, the rate up 5-star servant, within their first 10 shot. Again, RNG at the end of the day, but I truly believe it's good to know what your summoning averages are, just so you can budget yourself better. This all boils down to discipline. Trust me, when I say there are players who budget or don't budget and ends up overspending, there are so many people like that who just gets into the, I don't want to say habit, but the addiction of just summoning. It's gambling, right? I'm sure everyone knows that already. But going back to the banner pulls, for the Brynhildr banner, which I was so upset, I did a total of 10 shots. Sadly, you can tell I did not get her, but hey, that's when I got spooked by Tamamo, so that's a win in my opinion. And within the 300 sync quartz I used, I believe I got spooked by Mordred because she's NP level 2. So I think, within 300 sync quartz, 2 5-star servants, not bad. For me anyways. Now again, I consider myself to be quite lucky. And next is the Valentine's banner. Again, another banner I was quite upset in because I really wanted Narrow Bride, and clearly, she's not here. And I think I invested about 7 10 shots, so like 210 sync quartz. Did not pull her. Like I said, I was a bit upset. For Void Shiki, I recall doing a few single pulls, nothing too crazy though. I don't think I did any 10 shots, but again, I could miscalculate here and there, but I know I didn't do too much for Void Shiki. She was cool and everything, but I think I was saving for Jalter at that time. Nearing the end, for the Chaldea Boys banner, I used about 90 or so sync quartz. Thankfully, I pulled a Stoffel. Best boy is Stoffel, best waifu, whatever you want him to be. Now, I actually pulled him off of a YOLO ticket at the end, so kind of crazy right there. My best ticket pull by far. Very grateful for that. And lastly, the banner, Lastly, the banner we are currently on, the Edmond Dantes banner, I invested, and I regret this so much. Oh, I hate my life, right? Oh, gosh. I invested 180 sync quartz, so like 610 summons, right? Sprinkled with a good amount of singles, like tickets, and a few sync quartz singles here and there. Did not get him. Very, very upset. Especially when I said I was saving for Jalter. I'm such a huge hypocrite. I hate myself for doing that. But I wanted Dantes so badly because he's just an awesome servant, right? I know Jalter is better than him. Most people would compare him. I know I did. with her, but I just went to Dantes. So that's all my pulls ever since I started spending money. Of course, I also did some pulls for bait banners here and there, but not a lot. And here's just a quick look at my craft essence, right? So again, you can get a general idea of what craft essence I got. These are the ones I kept. Others I probably burned them or used for experience. So not bad whatsoever. So I guess I'll talk about the big ones, right? I have a total of 5 2030s. So 5 2030s, which I did not expect, but hey, I'll take it, I guess. 3 kaleidoscopes. You know, I think I'm trying to see. I think I had 3 limited over 0, which is this, or limit 0 over. My apologies for, you know, the names. But let's see. I think I have 3 of that, but I'm not seeing it. But I think I combined 1. So yeah, I combined 1. So I had 3 of that. You know, 2 imaginary around, and 2 formal craft. Oh, 3 imaginary around. Okay, wow, I don't even know my own stuff these days. And let's take a look at my second inventory, because I think I put, yeah, a few not sync quartz. I put a few craft essence on there as well. Right. So you know, feel free to pause the video if you want to see my specific craft essence, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I'll just scroll down just to let you guys see the servants I received. And I'm going to actually skip the 3 stars because, you know, we all can receive that. So not bad whatsoever. Hopefully this gives you a general idea of what spending money in this game looks like. I forgot to mention, or actually I think I already mentioned this, but you know, a few of my goat servants are higher NP, meaning I definitely pulled more than 30 4 or 5 star servants. Now that's a definite. I just combined them. So at the end of the day, if you are considering spending money, just make sure to budget yourself. Not only that, I always encourage not summoning in one session, meaning if you have like 200 sync quartz, for example, don't use them all in one sitting. Now that's when it becomes very dangerous, because that's when the gambling excitement starts kicking in. Believe me, I felt that. Now, discipline yourself, spend half of it or less, then stop, close the game, and wait till like the next day or so. Seraph Gaming, another YouTuber, actually does a phenomenal job pacing himself. You know, he's a great person who leads by example in terms of discipline, in my opinion at least. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'll be making a lot more FGO videos. If you like, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both links are in the description. Also, I want to ask you, what is your monthly budget for gacha games? It doesn't have to be FGO. It could be another game if you prefer, or if you play a different gacha game, right? I just like to know how much you spend. If you're a free-to-play player, then have you ever considered spending money in this game? If so, how much? Thanks again for watching, everyone, and have an awesome day. Till next time.